Hi, my name's Bill Calder. I grew up in the Australian bush. They called me Wild Bill. I can never figure out why, but that's another story. What I'd like to talk to you today about is a little book that is changing the whole world. It can change your life too. It's a very simple little book written by a fellow called Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. If you've been around the personal development industry for a while, you've come across a fellow called Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor says that that is the book that changed his life and created multi-million dollars worth of income from him. The name Think and Grow Rich is not necessarily about the dollars and cents that we have in our life. It's not necessarily about creating dollars and cents. It's creating richness in the person that we are. Richness in health, richness in wealth, richness in understanding, richness in relationships, richness in the way that we live and the way that we think. You see, the way it all works is simply this, that when you have a thought, that thought becomes your belief pattern. Your belief pattern creates your actions. You do the things that you believe, and your actions create the results. So in effect, the things that you think create the results that you get in your life. If you live a life full of misery and thinking that the world is a terrible place and that I'm hard done by and all these terrible things in your life, which is the dark side of life, if you think that, then that's what will happen to you. And all you've got to do is change the way you think. And if you don't understand that, it's simply because you haven't got that yet. But trust me, think about it in this way, that all you have to do is change the way you think. I read a beautiful thing the other day about someone who was giving out awards in their mind. They were looking for things that people were doing and saying, that's a lovely thing to do, I'll give them an award for that. They didn't even speak to the people. But in their mind and in their heart, they gave these people an award for doing something nice. And after a while, their life turned around. That's what we've all got to do. We've all got to think on the positive side of life, the good things that can happen. Health, wealth, happiness, achievement, gratitude, being grateful for the things that we have. They are the things that make our life great. They are the things that will make us great as people. As I said, Bob Proctor discovered this book over 40 years ago. That book, he found in there that if you wrote little things down from that you wanted in life and read them every day, that they would have come to happen in your life. It's called moving towards your dominant thought. If your dominant thought is happiness, love, wealth, health, then that's what you'll move towards, that's what you have in life. It's really a simple exercise, and yet so many people don't get it. Journalists in this world don't get it. They only want to broadcast bad news, and they think that it's bad news. Shut those things out of your life. I shut them out of my life a long time ago, and my life is much better for it. So really, that's all I wanted to talk to you about. This little book, Think and Grow Rich. Grab hold of it. Do some study of it. Read it over and over again. It'll change your life. You can buy it on Amazon. There's a link here to Amazon, but that literally will change your life if you read it and study it. All the best. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch up to you somewhere around the traps. Bye.